surprised I haven't gotten a ticket yet for like waking people up at 7 in the morning. I know a lot of people don't like Monday, but I do. Probably just because I'm a workaholic. And I'm excited because I get to work on my favorite thing. This big ol' hunk of metal is one of my favorite things and one of the things I've been most excited about ever. All I really have to do to it right now is right here. When I was pulling the motor out, I didn't know that the wiring harness came unplugged from the computer right there. I thought it went into the body of the car. So I clipped the wires to make it easier to get it out. That was a bad idea because I had to go back to the wrecking yard yesterday and get the rest of the wiring harness. So that's cool, but it's not too bad. It's only 4 wires, so it's not horrible. I don't think I actually ever mentioned that this 5.4 is going in the foxbody. I hope. I don't know if it can fit, but we're sure going to try. Also, this intake is gigantic, but it splits right here, so you can take this whole huge piece off the top. And I think what I'm gonna do is make like a short 2 or 3 inch sheet metal intake, and then put this on one of the sides. Just bolt it right to the side of the like 3-inch sheet metal intake or something, because I want to try and see if I can fit it under the hood. It's probably not going to be possible, but at first I will run it with this with the hood off. I didn't show anything because it's kind of boring, but I soldered all 4 of those wires together and wrapped them all up with tape. I separated them so they don't short out on each other, but there's a little bit of extra wire there, so it kind of has a loop right here, but that's okay. Anyway, now it has the connector for the crank sensor, so I can kind of work on putting the plugs and coils in, and then I can try and start it, I guess. I won't be able to start it on this engine stand. What I want to do is I want to build a short tubular frame that's kind of like this. This is just some flat plate with some wheels on it, but something short like this that I can roll the 5.4 around and even bolt the transmission up to the back of it and have it just sit really low, kind of like an engine running stand. So I'll bolt the transmission to the back of it and I'll mount it to this stand, probably be about that far off the ground, about as far as these legs are. And then I'll have a battery for it and I'll wire the whole thing up, and hopefully I'll start it on the stand. Not this one, but the short one. I have a starter and everything for it. And I have I also have the flex plate, which came with it because came out of an automatic car. But I also have this. This is a flywheel from a Mustang GT with a Coyote. It has the same, as far as I know, it has the same bolt pattern. It's 8 bolts. This crank has an 8-bolt crank. So it should be the same, and it should be really good because the Coyote clutch is the same size as the one from the GT350R, which this transmission came out of. And the input shaft has 26 splines. Same spline count as the Coyote clutch has. So I'm hoping that if I just get a clutch for a Coyote, I can bolt the Coyote flywheel to the 5.4 and then bolt the Coyote clutch to it, and hopefully that clutch will work for the 5.4, or on the 5.4 with the Voodoo trans. But I don't know, even though the spline count is the same, I have no idea if the actual like shaft diameter is the same. But I'm gonna try it anyway. The reason I want to try and use a Coyote clutch is because, well, one, the Coyote clutch is way cheaper than the GT350R clutch. The GT350R clutch actually comes stock with a twin disc, and it's probably a $900 clutch from Ford. So, and they really don't like sell the clutches that much, so you have to order it and it takes forever. But the Coyote clutch is like $300 or something, and the reason I'm okay with using that, and even if it doesn't work, is I actually have a Coyote 5.0 over here, so that I'll be working on later on as well. So it's not that big a deal. If it doesn't work for the 5.4, I can just pick up an MT82 and put it on the Coyote. So, like I said in one of the previous videos, I want to turbo this. I'll probably start with just doing a single turbo, and I might twin turbo it. I really don't know, but that's one thing I'm looking into, because I really just like the amount of power that you can make with turbos, and I'm interested in learning how to tune it. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified when I put a video up. But chase your dreams, everybody.